Heyo, and welcome back to another video. In this one, we are going to be covering the FEMC 2.0 update in Persona 3 Reload. It's honestly pretty crazy to see how far this mod has come, and it just seems like they consistently keep making improvements, and it's just super impressive, along with adding new outfits. So interesting, if you will, but Now besides that, a lot's changed with the mod since the 1.4 version that I covered. Now, stuff ranges from the UI being changed and finally being reminiscent of FEMC, a new hair model along with a new face model, which could be why some of the animations are actually broken when especially you winning the battle and you don't get an all-out attack. Along with animations actually being removed, I'm sure that they'll end up coming back once they sort everything out with the animations with the face. But regardless to say that this is just awesome. Like, they just keep refining each and every detail about the FEMC project, and it's actually really insane to think. It just seems like they're looking for like the best possible FEMC within Persona 3 Reload, which is something I can't argue with. Like, give players FEMC, dabbit, the right way. I honestly thought the 1.4 version looked official, but this looks awesome. And not only is the modeling being refined, but Mosk's work on this goddamn OST is amazing. Like, they've done such an amazing job with this. And this is the artist that you're currently hearing with the remix Reloaded tracks. Like, they are peak. I'm very impressed with what they've done to remix some of the Persona 3 Portable's OST, as it has some good bangers in it. Anything that Mosk touches, it's like a chef's kiss on what's already peak, making it like beyond peak. I don't know what beyond peak is, but that's pretty much how good Mosk's remixes are for this. Now, some things that I have noticed as I took a break from coming back to it. Now, originally I said I wanted to replay the FEMC route in a new playthrough. However, when they started doing event editing, I got a little concerned that the trophy wasn't going to pop, especially it being a work in progress, as the last achievement I needed was all the social links being maxed. And it took me 2 playthroughs and I failed the first playthrough. Damn, I really should have just done the FEMC route, but I just don't know if any of those event changes have made it into any of the updates. From what I saw, it doesn't quite look like it. I just didn't want to take the risk personally. But some of the stuff that I have noticed within this update, just playing around with it myself, is the dorm room being filled with FEMC art. Peak art. I'm very impressed with the fact that they've been able to add art to the dorm room rather than it just being like a calendar change. It just feels like such a love letter to people who are trying out this mod and people who really believed in this FEMC project as a mod, because it really does feel damn near official. I know I spoke about the UI before, but anytime the character, I guess, has an inner thought, I'll call this little bubble, it essentially looks like it's glowing, and it's super cool. Like, I don't know how they were able to nail that effect, but they did a damn good job doing it. It just immerses you just a little bit more, and it's very cool. I hope they keep this. Along with new outfits, such as Tifa, Hi-Fi Rush representation, along with a new Persona 3 Portable outfit, which I've been kind of waiting for them to add, but it's just the casual clothes that you get during the winter time. And it's just very cool to actually see this being used, because I'd argue underused with Atlas's art of FEMC. I know they did use it for like one of the promotional things for Persona 3 Portable, but that's all I saw of this outfit, if I'm being honest. I'm just really glad that they cared about the attention to detail and added it within the game. I'm sure it's in Persona 3 Portable, but I personally never played Persona 3 Portable because I was more so the Fez person who wanted the immersion of Persona 3, if you will. Speaking about attention to detail, the clothes physics is something that I never really noticed, but it seems like everything kind of moves with like what you're doing, like walking, running, And it just is very cool to see like that level of detail with the clothes. It's just something that I happened to notice. I'm sure it may have been in previous updates, but this one is just more apparent to me that, like, let's just say the headphones were moving, the bow was moving, the skirt was moving. It is something that I randomly noticed, and I felt like it was worth mentioning. And then we have this outfit. I'm not really sure where it's from. Very cool. I know the exact area to use this outfit. You really blend in with the shadows. I don't know if it adds a stealth mechanic, but I'd use it on this level. Along with them adding a card model to the fast travel menu. Very cool. Like, it's just little things like that where you don't expect them to do something and they just do it. I don't know. This mod is just super cool, and I'm just happy that I keep seeing improvements like this. But of course, there's a lot more changes. You're probably seeing a page of the GitHub. I'm not the type of person to cover every little change in detail like that. I like to just kind of cover things that I find to be cool and showcase it. And I guess it would be up to you, the viewer, to go ahead and play this mod and look at the changes yourself. I just really like coming back to this mod because it's really cool to see everything that they flesh out with this mod improve on, and just overall, I just feel like going forward with these updates, like, it's going to be a lot more changes, I believe. I know the initial goal was already complete with this mod, but they're eventually going to be adding event changes to the game, like rewriting entire social links to be the FEMC ones. Like, that's pretty crazy. And if they ever get to the point of actually releasing it, it's going to be pretty crazy. Like, this would be the official way to play the FEMC route in the best way possible going forward. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this little rundown of just me talking about the FEMC 2.0 update. I kind of was intending to come back and cover the FEMC mod, as I did see a few things change with them. Like, I should definitely return and cover this, right? And here we are. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.